With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offensive frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Corum now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. The wide receiver getting to begin the drive. And heading on the sideline. They're picking up now. So 2nd and 1 coming.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manages to second down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams. Looking at 2nd and 1. From the 39. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators when you get a nice run, right? You gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Forget that it was 4th down, Ron. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. Going for the pistol, Stafford. Gets to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Stafford throwing again. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Stafford's going to throw once more. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do... Zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Hauled in by Cutter, left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And again, here's Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the inside drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st down here with just 18 seconds to work with. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's completed right side. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Touchdown to Brown here with Barkley. And here's 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but this is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Sending him on the dime. Before he can reach the first, he's stopped. This is close, ball to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Hurts with it on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. He'll have the first down and even more. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll come up first and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bundled up quickly after just a yard. Only 2 yards. It's up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if this is a play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Throwing here, Hurts. Has it in close. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I'm going to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion first down.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that 1st down.
He's forced out.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Give to Williams from the gun. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th
After
down.
3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Stafford now on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he's going to zoom it out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Those are the bring up offense here.
A gain of 11 on the play.
1st down, run with Barkley. And the stop was made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, Well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. Holding by Dotson along the sideline. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Really, I can say positive about the execution of that play. At least he didn't go backwards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Eagles losing by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now. That is once again incomplete and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
Broke the tackle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. The back grabs it. He gets forward for about 3 yards, so taking advantage of the earlier penalty, we've got 2nd and 2 now. Barkley, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown! So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game. Oh, look at this, the kick is blocked! Oh, a defender grabs it! He's taken down on the return, but I don't think they're upset about that. That block prevents the tie and lets them cling to that 1-point lead. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Oh, baby, there it is, Brock. They come up with the kick, and now a field goal can win this game.
This is the chance they worked so hard to set up, and against all odds, they got to this point. Time to buckle down now and pay off all that effort with an improbable victory.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Setting up the screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer. Kyle up, get it. Hey, field it.
Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Hurts throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Finds a big lane. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You can block another one. I know you can do it.
Now they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Great, set.
Jalen on 1st and goal. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way.
This nigga a cheater.
This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy and they did just that.
Oh, shit.
Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy and they did just that. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. It doesn't get much easier than this. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It doesn't get much easier than this. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tackles and shit, but he had to throw that whole 80 yards.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Oh, I forgot about
Here
80
goes
yards.
one final shot.
This side we going.
Trying to push it deep downfield.
I'll take that.
It's intercepted. That will do it. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.